Hey spicy boys! Today I'm telling you a story that truly defines the essence of how things generally play out in my life. And by that I mean not in my favor. Now let me take you back a couple of years. It was the summer after I turned 16 years old, and therefore I had my driver's license, and I was ready to hit the road at a moment's notice. I got a call from my friend who wanted to hang out and go see a movie. So I get to the theater, okay? We're watching Wonder Woman, and I'm sitting next to my friend. We'll call him Dingus. It was a good movie. I'd already seen it before, but, you know, I like seeing Wonder Woman kill people. We're like halfway through the movie, and Dingus turns to me and he says, "Liam, do you want to go to Chicago?" What? No. Classic Dingus. But that got me thinking. I'd never been to Chicago, but I stuck with my word and no was my answer. We're sitting through the movie a little bit more. It's almost over. Dingus turns to me again. He says, "Liam, do you
want to go to Chicago?"
I think for a second. I thought about how I could impress my friends with a daring tale, heroism, adventure, sacrifice. But I also thought about how one tiny mistake could ruin the bridge of trust that I had been building with my parents for 16 years. Actually, no I didn't. "Liam, do you want to go to Chicago?" Okay! And there we were, ready to embark on a hero's journey. Ready to take on the frickin' Cyclops. Ready to face the forces of evil and defeat Voldemort. Ready to go to Chicago. But first, we had a few things to take care of. One, the amount of gas in my car was dwindling. I didn't really mention this, but we were with a couple of other friends, and I still had to take one of my friends back to his house, which was like 20 minutes away, and I already didn't have that much gas to begin with. So, two, we needed an alibi. We couldn't just disappear in the middle of the night. You know, we were only 16 after all, so leaving on our own terms just wasn't really a solid option. And three, we needed snacks. Now, our first problem, gas. Seemingly the easiest problem to solve was our biggest challenge. All we had to do to get gas was go to the gas station, right? Wrong! You see, it was the middle of the night in a small town. At that point, we didn't have a quick trip. No gas stations were open 24/7. Usually in a situation like that where you have to gas up in the middle of the night, you pay for the gas at the pump. But the thing is, we were also 16 years old, and neither of us had like a debit card or a credit card or anything. So we went to the one store that was open 24/7, which is like a grocery store. We got one of those MasterCard gift cards, and we thought that would work. So we drove to one of the gas stations, swiped the card, absolutely did not work. Keep in mind, this card was like $50. So we just spent $50 on a card that didn't work. We tried some other gas stations, those definitely did not work either. As I was driving around town, my gas kept going down. I still had to drive my friend home. He just called his mom, who was out partying or something. She had a car that actually worked. Gas was not a problem anymore. And she took my friend home, so that was also another thing we didn't have to worry about. Obstacle one, taken care of. She only filled up the gas tank about halfway, which is really a lot more than we needed to actually get home where she thought we were going, but it still wasn't an ideal amount of gas for the trip. But I guess it would have to hold us over until we found another gas station later in the morning. Phase 2, the alibi. Our plan was simple enough. Dingus told his mom that he was staying with me, and I told my mom that I was staying with Dingus for the night. I haven't really mentioned our plan for going to Chicago. The trip to Chicago wasn't going to be that long. Dingus had work the next day around 5 p.m. Our plan was to drive there throughout the night, get there at about 7 o'clock, have breakfast, explore for a little bit, and then drive back before 5 o'clock. But anyway, obstacle 2, check. Time for phase 3. This was the most dangerous part of the whole mission. Infiltrating the house to grab snacks without alerting my parents. I told Dingus to wait in the car. This is an in-and-out mission, and I don't need the extra baggage. I grabbed a toothbrush, I grabbed some money, because we're gonna need that for the gas station, and I grabbed muffins, chocolate milk, and cereal. I thought I was pretty quiet. The whole operation went super smoothly. Would have never thought that anybody was there. So I get out to the car, and we're off. We're driving. We're excited to go to Chicago. I'd never been to Chicago, but now it's finally gonna happen. The dream that I'd had for the past 3 hours was about to finally come to fruition. We're going really fast. I thought if we went 100 miles an hour the whole way, we'd be to Chicago in like 3 hours. That's exactly what I was doing. And after about 45 minutes, I think, hey, maybe I should turn the location off on my phone. You know, just in case, like, I don't know, maybe my mom wants to find my iPhone. Think about that, and I decide to turn it off. We have nothing to worry about. All fine, my mom's not gonna know that I'm gone. Not even 3 minutes later, I get a text. Liam? Where are you? Call me. At this point, we're pulled over. And I knew it was over.
Liam, get your ass!
I gotta go home. We drive Dingus home. He's walking to his door. He says, man, good luck. I come home. I go inside. They're waiting for me. I'll leave the rest up to you. Anyway, this is one of the most embarrassing things that has ever happened to me. Let's just say it wasn't the last. But thank you for watching this video. Has anything like this ever happened to you? Please tell me. I need some support. Don't go to Chicago in the middle of the freaking night. Take care. Now, I did eventually make it to Chicago. It wasn't for this story exactly, obviously, but I did go one time with my family. That's going to be the next couple of clips you see. And then the very last one is when I went with my friends, I think the summer after that. So take a look at that, because that's when I actually had hair. Right here.
Stop.
Yo, what's up?